Alright, we're going to do just a quick beginner's tutorial real quick. This is pre-alpha, Crowfall 5.4. 5.5 will be around the corner. So there's a lot of new stuff since the last time somebody has made one of these videos. I'm not going to go through every single thing. If you're playing this game, I assume that you have already looked into classes and races and proficiencies, etc., and you already know what it is that you want to do. So we'll just jump in and check it out. Maybe. So I have all my settings turned way down to basic because they have not optimized the server yet. So I get really, really crappy frames. We'll go ahead and join Chaos. And so this is what it looks like when you first start, you know, Crowfall. So hence you're a crow. So you should always start in front of the same altar here. You cannot go outside of this bubble. Will not let you. Oh, I guess they changed that. Oh, there it is. Returning to altar. Automatically put you back. So what you'll do is you'll come over here to any one of these statues. It doesn't matter which one. They all take you to the character creation. Then you just hit F. These are all the different classes. Not all of them are implemented yet, as you can see. But it shows you which class goes with which race, and so on. I'm going to go Elkin Templar. So not a whole lot of customization yet. They're still working on all of that. But so this is what it looks like when you first start. You come in. This is called the beachhead. This is the main starting point on this particular map for Tyranny. So Chaos is here to the south. As you can see, it's a little different as far as the compass goes. But to the south here will be Chaos. In the center, there's three separate areas. One's a mining area, one's a wood area, and one's a stone quarry. And over here on this side, I believe, is balance, and then opposite Chaos is order. The whole point of the game, as you can see on this slider up here, is to tip the balance. Balance's job is to make sure that order doesn't hold or keep forts, and Chaos doesn't hold or keep forts. And obviously the job of order and Chaos is to make sure that they do. So here in the beachhead you have this little fire pit. However, you don't need that yet. This is going to be for sacrificial items to level your vessel up. When you start in, you have absolutely nothing. This is your inventory and it's empty. So first thing you need to do is get some wood. And just walk up to a tree and hold down the left mouse button. You don't have to take out the whole tree. You just need 3 logs for the moment. But at this rate, I might need to take out the whole tree. Let's go get this guy. Regen some damage, some stamina. And there's 2. One more. And 3. So this makes life easier. You hit J to bring up your crafting table, or you could hit this little guy here in the corner by pressing escape and then clicking on it. And you just right click, put them in there. We're going to get an axe first so that we can get more wood. Equip it. And we're going to do it again. As I go, you'll notice that every 2 hits, I get, where did it go? There it is. I get these little pips filled in. And each pip will give you a different boost. So this, I don't even know what that one does. But I usually go for the 5 pips, which gives me bonus damage to to whatever it is that I'm hitting. And you can do the same thing for the ore and for the stone. But to do that, we need, you know, a hammer or a pick. But for the time being, we just need to gather wood. That way we can make more tools. Because you start with nothing, you have absolutely no armor, you have no weapon, you have jack shit. So you'll notice that little blue thing that dropped is ethereal dust. And ethereal dust is used for crafting. You're going to need it to make everything from weapons to armor to better axes and harvesting tools, things of that nature. Apples drop from trees, and they help with your hunger. Up here you have turkey legs or chicken legs or whatever you want to call them. And every time you use skills that require stamina, your hunger bar goes down, such as chopping trees. Obviously, when you're fighting, that takes up a lot more, so you get hungry faster. There's a weak spot. Alright, that's enough for now. Just go show you what you need to see. So on every beachhead, there are 2 chests here. So this chest with the blue diamond on it, see if you can see that here. That chest will lead you to other storage chests from different forts across the map that you have items in. So when your faction claims a fort and you put stuff in the chest in there, it's accessible from the beachhead. If you lose the fort, you don't lose the items. They stay there. So it's good for storing items that you get out there if you don't want to run around with a whole bunch of you know, rank 9 ore and things of that nature. You just put them in a chest in a fort and you have access to them in your beachhead. And this is your local bank, which is only accessible through here or through the other chest over there. You cannot access the local bank from forts. Ooh. And then down here, a little ways, there's going to be kind of like a throne room type building. There we go, there it is. It's that one straight across there. And that is going to house your basic crafting tables. You push J, you have basic crafting skills already. These may or may not stick around. I think they're going to put those into the crafting tables in the beachhead. But before you leave this beachhead, you need to have at least basic armor. It takes 3 wood, 3 stone, and 3 ore, so it's not difficult to make. You can find all of those items on the beachhead. Just craft yourself some tools and go to work. You're going to want to make a basic weapon, if not something better. You're going to have to craft a basic weapon anyway because you need it in order to make the intermediate weapon. Anything higher than intermediate is not going to be available initially. You're going to have to go through your skill tree, which I'll share in a different video. But this is the crafting table here, so you can make intermediate components, which either metal billet or wooden board. And you can make your... Okay, so they don't have the intermediate armor in here. You have to have the skills in order to make them as of right now. So what I carry is an intermediate 2-handed sword. So I need a metal billet, and I need 25 ethereal dust, and then a basic 2-handed sword. So I'd have to craft the basic 2-handed sword first. It's just stone and wood. It's easy stuff. And metal billet, you're going to have to get non-basic ore, which you will not find inside your beachhead. You have to go outside your beachhead to get it, or get it from somebody else. They can just trade it to you, and same with the wood. So you need 9 pieces of non-basic wood for the wooden board. Although I don't need that one, but the metal billets I need to make that weapon. And it's a huge difference as far as fighting is concerned, keeping yourself alive. So when you first start, you're going to get your basic weapon or your intermediate weapon, and you're going to come down to the southwest of your beachhead, and you'll find these hogs, these boars. They are pretty tough. If you just have basic, armor and a basic weapon, it's going to be tough for you, especially when the game launches and everybody's back to 0 as far as skills are concerned. It's going to be a free-for-all, and these things hit hard. And while we're here, I'll show you. Oh, I guess it's glitched out. Come on, hit me. Cool, that one's glitched. How about this one? Come on, bitch. Ah, yeah, there you go. So he doesn't hurt quite as bad because I have some defenses built up through my skill tree. However, when you first start and it's basic, you're not going to have as much HP and it's going to hurt a lot. Anyway, that's going to be it for now. That's the basics. Craft your basic armor, craft your basic weapons. You know where the banks are when you start out. Get some wood.